Hey, it's Shiipty, and welcome back to the channel for another bonus episode of Naomi. So I saw that you all really enjoyed the last one regarding Wade and everything that he has going on in his life, but I do know that a lot of you all were also confused and wondering if I was basically glorifying him or trying to make you like him and things like that. I do want to say that when I do these bonus episodes, it's more so from their perspective. So of course, like, just picture if Wade was your friend. He's not going to outright come out and say, I'm an awful person. I don't deserve to be happy. I need to answer to all these things right now. No, Wade is going to tell his friends, I'm doing great. I've got this girl. She's amazing. We're in love. Baby on the way. All this other stuff. He's going to fake it till he makes it. He's going to put on a front. But I did also hint in the episode that Wade is hiding a lot of things, and he also is struggling with some things that he has not come to terms with, which we will be exploring in the next official episode of Naomi. But I also mentioned that Wade is overcompensating as well, which will also be explained in the next episode. The reason I wanted to do these bonus episodes is because I'm expecting the next episode of Naomi to be a lengthy one. We're going to be basically confronting 3 people's situations, and so it's going to be a lot, and I just wanted to give you guys these bonus episodes while I work on that episode, because it is going to take me some time to get it out, because we're going to be doing a lot of flashbacks. We're going to be seeing what everyone's life was like in the past and what they had going on. But I do know that you guys are going to be seeing a lot of characters in a different light in the next episode. Angelo will be checking in soon. He's currently away on a trip. He's been getting back into photography, so I think that he will be home later this evening, and so we will be seeing him. But Joanne basically instructed Alicia to clean up the house with her, so they're both out here getting the house cleaned up. Alicia has not been back to school for a while. She's actually on probation with school because they are sitting and they are debating if they are going to expel her or not, due to the fact that she cheated on her SATs. And so she's been at home with Joanne ever since Angela left for his trip with Naomi, and she really wants to go back to school. She misses school, but I mean, she has to understand that she made a huge mistake in cheating on her SATs. And so the principal was like, we need time to decide what's going to happen to your education here, and if we're going to keep you as a student, this, that, and the third. And so yeah, we're just kind of waiting around. But I'm gonna have Joanne come in here. Let's see, where did Alicia go? Because I don't want her to hear this conversation. Oh, she's in the bathroom, so this is perfect. Let's actually have Joanne step out, I think, in the backyard. We can have a seat out here, and she's gonna make a quick phone call, guys. I'm so excited to show you all this phone call that she's making. But Joanne's out here making that phone call I was telling you guys about. She is actually on the phone with the guy that she's been talking to for almost a year now, and his name is Jerry. He's met Angelo. Angelo really likes him. The only person who doesn't know about Jerry is Alicia, but Joanne is so excited. They're going to meet up for lunch today, and they're going to hang out and just talk and catch up. They don't even have an official title in the relationship. They have just been talking. In a sense, Jerry has really been courting Joanne because he wants to take it slow. He's a gentleman. He's a little older than Joanne, and so he just really wants to make a good impression on her. But she's in here just talking to him, telling him, I can't wait to meet up with you for lunch today. So excited to see you. It's been a long time since I've seen you. They have a very grown relationship, I guess is what you would say. They're both set in their ways, and they're just taking their time with this. They don't see the point in rushing things, but I do think that Jerry's question that he has for Joanne today might expedite things a little faster. Joanne didn't see Alicia downstairs, even though she asked her to clean the house, and so she's going up here to see if she can find her in her room, and she's going to. Alicia's in here playing games, and Joanne's like, Alicia, what are you doing? Didn't I tell you to take out the trash? Why are you in here playing video games? She's like, Mom, I did take out the trash. Oh, permissive. Some authority figures let youngsters get away with too much. Seeing how things have been going between Joanne and Alicia, that definitely looks to be the case, because house rules are more like guidelines, right? Yes. Oh my gosh. And she just continues to play her game. Okay. Um, are we I'm just lost. I'm like, am I allowed to ground her? I guess I can't, but I'm just gonna have her. She's like, Mom, stop. As you guys can see, Alicia has been acting out quite a bit lately, and She's saying, I'm not going to take out that trash. Oh, ma'am, ma'am. I'm speechless. Joanne's gonna argue about the dirty surroundings. She's like, I know you're not telling me that you're not gonna take out the trash. She's like, Mom, I already took out the trash. She's like, no, 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 no. The trash downstairs. I'm sorry you guys hear my phone going off. But she's like, the trash downstairs. You didn't take the trash out. And she's like, Mom, I did. Alicia, stop ignoring me. I know you hear me. She's over here trying to figure out, Mom, I don't understand what you're talking about. And I feel like we're gonna argue about the house rules. She's like, you're not even in school right now, and you're over here thinking that you can just sit here and play your game all day. I think Alicia is 100% rebelling right now, and this is gonna make Joanne come out of that whole element of Pinterest Mom of the Year. And she's like, do you want me to ground you? Like, take everything away? I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that mom. And she's like, Mom, do you understand what I'm going through right now? I'm so stressed out. And she's like, honey, we're here with you. We see what you're going through. We're having to pick up the pieces, but I told you no video games and you're up here playing your games. She's like, Mom, it's the only thing that's helping me right now. I'm stressed out. Can't you see I just need to relax? She's like, okay, you're going to be grounded. That's it. I'm going to take away your computer. She's like, you're not going to take away my computer, Mom. This is all I have. I can't have you taking away my computer. And guys, I am so serious. She just keeps going back to the computer. Alicia. Oh my gosh. So we're going to have no choice but to come in here and go into build by and delete her computer, because do you see how she's talking to Joanne? A lot of you guys were really wondering how Alicia is as a teen, and I think that this is something new. She used to be a really good kid, but I do think that her character as of recently, you know, prior to cheating on the SATs and everything, I feel like she's just shifting, and maybe the people around her are influencing her to act this way, because Alicia used to be a really stand-up kid, and then one day she came home, wanted to dye her hair platinum blonde, and as you guys can see, she's gone back to her black hair, but she was 100% rebelling against her mother, getting piercings and things like that, and then she cheated on the SATs, and now she's talking back to her. Joanne is really lost for words, so I'm just gonna have her step outside the room. She's like, I'm gonna leave this kid alone, because if not, we're gonna have a problem. Came out here because she wants to call Angelo and tell him what's been going on. She's like, you have no idea. I was in there and I told her I just needed her to take out the trash, and she was talking back to me, telling me she wasn't gonna do it, that she was just gonna keep playing on her computer. I'm late. I'm supposed to be meeting up with Jerry, and I can't deal with this. When are you coming home? Because she has no idea what to do, and she just feels like she needs a break. She feels like she needs the other parent to step in right now. And oh my gosh, he's like, just take her computer away. I'll be there tonight, please. Just take it away. She doesn't need it anyway. And Alicia's, she's like, okay, whatever. I can hear her on the phone with Dad. I'm just gonna go take out the trash. But he's like, just still, I want you to take the computer away. She doesn't need it right now. She's in trouble. So we're gonna go in here and take Alicia's computer away. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. We're gonna put that in there. But now she knows that Joanne means business. She told her to take out the trash, and even though she heard her on the phone with her dad and she was trying to make up for it and take the trash out, then Joanne's like, no, we're not going to do this. But I need Joanne to go ahead and call Jerry, because we are really late for our date today. So we're going to call Jerry and talk to him. She's like, I'm sorry, I know we were supposed to meet up for lunch, but can we grab like early dinner now? But she's just telling Jerry, it's just been a really heavy day, and I would really like to see you if you're still able to come meet with me. But Jerry's like, I took off work today for you, Joanne. Of course. I'll see you in a few minutes. She's like, okay, I'll see you then. These two are acting like teens in high school. Jerry pulled up at the end of the driveway of Joanne's house, and he told her, I'm outside. And she came running down the street as if she was sneaking out of her own house. But we are here with Jerry. Joanne has missed him so much. And Jerry's like, it's been a while, hasn't it, since we've been together in person? She's teasing him, and she's so happy to see him, but he has some gifts for her. He wants to give her some flowers and some chocolates. Jerry's a little older, so I feel like he's definitely the gift giving type. You know, he, like I said, he's courting her at the moment, so he's giving her the flowers, and he's like, I also got you something else if you like that too. And she's like, oh, of course. He's like, I got your favorite chocolates. And she's like, oh my gosh, you didn't have to do that. And she can't wait. She's just gonna go ahead and crack that box open. She's been hungry all day, guys. She's gonna take a bite of this. He's like, here, I'll help you. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I'm so happy that Joanne's happy. Like, can we be supportive of our girl here? But she missed him so much. And as you guys can see, he is no Angelo. They look completely different, night and day difference here. But she is all into him. Joanne is not one for the looks. She's just here for the personality. And she is so into the way he carries himself. They're both very serious Sims. They have that trait in common. And I think that they also have similar life goals. So that's really cool. But they're just talking, and Alicia's been blowing up her phone. She's like, I'm so sorry. It's just been one of those days. And Alicia doesn't know about Jerry, but Jerry does know about the situation that Alicia is in currently. You know, he's in the loop of things. Even Angelo knows about Jerry. Angelo approves of Jerry. But I did want to show you guys that Joanne and Naomi have met. I know that I didn't explain it in the last episode, like the last official episode, because I just didn't go into that. I was more focused on Angelo and Naomi's situation they had going on. But we're going to come in here, just going to grab some bar food really quickly. And then I think that we're going to have them sit on the dock together. Let's just order something simple like French fries or something like that. Joanne really just came out here just because she wanted to see him. She could have ate at home, but she really wanted to see Jerry. Like I said, it's been a while and she's missed him so much. Oof. I guess Joanne was hungry because she just cleared that plate of French fries so quickly. Angelo did text Joanne and he said that he was home so that way they could talk to Alicia tonight and just confront her attitude that she's been having lately. And Jerry made a joke and he said, oh, texting that husband of yours, you know, the one you still love. And he's like, you're so funny. They just have a good time together. They get each other's humor, whereas Angelo and Joanne, they would try to make jokes together and it would just be awkward. And sometimes Joanne wouldn't get his jokes and they would just not have the same sense of humor. But he's talking to her, he's telling her about work, how things have been. You know, they're just doing like regular catch up. They're having grown folk talk kind of thing. And I do also want to show you guys a few of Jerry's traits and just let you guys get to know who he is. So I'm going to pause really quickly. So Jerry is loyal. He's a bookworm. He's serious. He doesn't have any children and he does not want a child right now. He is a charismatic crooner, I think is how you say it. And he is currently in the salary person career. He is a valued employee and I think he's like a supervisor or something, I want to say. But yeah, he is well set in his life. He has good income and he has a really nice house and he's been married a few times, maybe 2 times, and it's just something, you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out for people. So he's been married twice and he didn't date for a long time, and then he met Joanne and they just really hit it off right off the bat. But they're really sitting here talking. The day is just going by so fast. Here it is, almost 8 p.m. and he's telling her, hey, you've been out here with me for a while. Don't you think you should get back? And Joanne's like, yeah, but can't we just stay a little bit longer? It's been forever since I've seen you. And he's like, oh, I know, I miss you too. So I'm actually going to come in here and I'm going to have him share a kiss with her. We're going to go into physical intimacy, more kisses. And I think that he would probably do a hesitation. Actually, let's do an admired kiss because I do feel like he is a romantic at heart. He's just like, you're so beautiful. And she's like, oh my gosh. I haven't heard that in so long. And she really hasn't because she and Angelo, they haven't been romantically connected in a while. But Jerry does want to ask her a question really quickly. I know he's trying to run away. I'm sorry, guys. But I'm going to have him come into affection and he is going to ask Joanne to be his girlfriend. They're officially going to put a title on it. He's excited. He's been thinking about this all day and he cannot wait to hear her response. Hopefully it's a positive one and hopefully she doesn't push back. But he's just going to tell her, I've been thinking. But he's going to tell her, I've been thinking and I want you to officially be my girlfriend. And she's like, Jerry, I've been waiting so long for you to say that. And he's like, really? You have? She's like, yeah. Don't you know I'm like super into you? She doesn't talk like that usually, but it's just something about him that makes her feel different. We're gonna have them have an intimate kiss here on the pier or dock. This is a dock. This isn't a pier. And have an intimate kiss here on the dock, and just really take in this moment. He is so happy right now, and she is too. Joanne's just now getting home, and she can hear the arguing from all the way downstairs. But Angela tried to give Joanne warning that he's been having this discussion with Alicia since he got home, and that he might need her to step in. But Joanne, I don't know if it's just the fact that she's on cloud nine after her date or what it is, but she just thinks that this is the time to tell Alicia that she and her father are separating. So she's going to go ahead and she's going to talk about family dynamic. And Alicia's sad right now because she doesn't like to argue with her parents. This isn't something that she wants, but I feel like she's just having that teen rebellion and she's angry. She feels like everything's just crashing down on her right now and she's upset. But Joanne joins into the conversation and she is going to tell Alicia, hey, she just blurts it out. Me and your father, we're divorced and we're going to be separating. And I feel like Angelo in a moment is speechless because he's like, Joanne, right now? You didn't even give me warning? And Alicia looks at her dad and she's like, Dad, is this true? You guys are divorced? How long have you been divorced? And she's like, why didn't you guys tell me? He's like, I'm sorry, honey. It never felt like the timing was right. And there was just a lot going on. And then with the school stuff, I just didn't know when to tell you. And she's like, okay. But guys, look at Alicia. She's completely heartbroken right now. She's like, my parents are divorced and they're separating. So they're not going to be living together anymore. Where am I going to go? She's just completely speechless. She has no idea what to say. And she just sobs. Oh my gosh. She's like, can you guys go? I want to go to sleep now, if that's okay. And I don't know why Joanne thought it was a good idea to go ahead and say that. Maybe she just thought it would kind of take Alicia out of this arguing element. I don't think that it was a good idea, but you know, it is what it is. I'm going to bring them in here because they're going to talk. And Alicia, she just wants to get in her bed and cry it out. She's like, please guys, just go. Alicia sits in her room and continues to cry. Angelo and Joanne step into the next room and he's like, you really think that was a good time to tell her? And she's like, Angelo, we have been waiting to tell her. Yeah, it was a good time. And he's like, you're so selfish. Like, why would you do that? And she's like, I'm selfish? You're the one who's selfish. You made me wait. I wanted to tell her months ago. And he's just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. It's my fault. And she's like, no, we're both to blame, Angelo. We're both to blame for this. We should have just told her. We should have put everything that we had going on aside and we should have just told her. She's like, I should have been stern in wanting to tell her. Even though you told me you wanted to wait, I should have just said no and I should have just done it. We're both to blame. But Alicia decides to come in here and start painting. She's like, they didn't even tell me. They were just going to keep it from me. For how long were they going to keep it from me? And she can still hear her parents arguing in the bedroom. And a lot of her just wants to pack a bag and run away, but she knows that she has nowhere to go. And she still doesn't even know what her school is going to do about her education. She's just stressed and she's sad, angry, a ton of emotions going through her right now. Alicia is only just turned 17. And so I feel like she doesn't really know how to handle the things that she feels. And so also hearing her parents are separating, yeah, they're good friends and yeah, they ended it on a good note, but still her life, everything that she thought was good is now crumbling right in front of her. And oh my gosh, do you guys see this painting that she's made? I've never seen this, but Alicia, oh, she's upset. But here we are, 4 o'clock in the morning, almost 5 o'clock. And she's just in here painting, trying to get rid of that anger that she has. But guys, I am going to stop this one right here. I'm sorry if it felt very chaotic and all over the place. I was trying my best to tell this story with what the game has in its conversations and not use any animations for this one, because these bonus episodes really are essentially just me playing with the game and exploring conversation with my Sims. And so nonetheless, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Angelo and Joanne, they're going to be okay. They had to have that moment together where they had that conversation. I think that their friendship is definitely going to prevail over the fact that he's upset that she just kind of blurted that out. And yeah, again, I am not trying to justify anyone's actions. I just wanted to show you guys how these Sims in my mind are like regular people. And so maybe they might blurt out things at the wrong time, or they might not make the best decisions. And that's just what makes my game feel realistic to me. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please know that I am going to be working on the next episode of Naomi, and hopefully I can get it done at a fast pace and have it up for you guys, because I'm so excited to just unfold everything that's going to happen in that episode. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below, and let me know how you guys think Alicia's going to handle this situation moving forward. I'm really curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone.